Nice
Yeah,
grass.
just some nice blood red grass.
Blood red grass. What a way to start. Hi!
They're so big.
Wow.
Ooh. Ooh, what's all this then?
What is all this?
That is a nice grass brush. Hello! Welcome!
Why did those paws come back? I thought I deleted these.
So, we're in Magma now, because Aggie's dead. And Magma has brushes.
Yeah. It has egg.
It's got egg. I drew Eggman with egg.
Actually, speaking of the brushes, where are the layers?
Underneath. They're underneath the ones underneath the brushes for me.
Yeah, for me they're the same place.
Okay, I see the thing where we add a layer, but where's the thing where we, like, see the layers?
Underneath.
Yeah, underneath that. Does it, if you have that open? No, that doesn't interfere. We're still working it out, okay? What's all this? Still can't figure out my clue. No worries, Bear. I think Kiro worked it out. Ah! We also get a preview of who's drawing where, which is quite nice.
I'll go clipping group. Yeah, I don't... Why isn't there a thing because I have a thing that lets me scroll through all of the...
If you drag that up, if you make that smaller, there's just above where it's like new layer and stuff like that. There's a little bar that you can sort of drag up and down, resize things. Maybe it's just hiding the layers underneath that.
Okay,
we're working it out.
That's weird.
We're suddenly doing something.
Something is happening, presumably.
Not sure if I like how much stuff is all shoved into this bar.
Jeep says hi.
I think I might be better with, more fine with this if I could, like, shrink the color picker.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah. The color picker really does need to be that big.
You guys can't see that on screen, so. But it's over here, so it's over there.
Over there.
Up there.
Also, the fact that I can't, like, scroll down. Like, I can scroll, like I said, I can scroll through the brushes, but I can't, like...
Yeah. That's not a pencil.
Okay, I can turn off the brush list. That's, I guess, helpful. What's 2 columns? Oh, okay. Well, there's an option for 2 columns where I can have the color picker, the various brush settings in one column, and then in the next column I have the layers. I'd still like it to just be able to scroll through the whole thing as a list and or make the color picker smaller. Because again, that gives me less room to work with. But I guess that's good to know.
I have a question.
Just one.
For the creators of this program. You have all these brushes, all these different brushes underneath the brush. And then you go to the pencil tool and it's this. It's still just that. What's going on there?
Who likes pixels? I think that's coming from the kind of MS Paint days where that was the pencil and
Sure, but there's even a brush called pencil.
Yeah, and that, like most other default pencil brushes in any program, is like oddly spiky.
Yeah, it's also very weird, but you know, soft pencil is just that, but the opacity is turned down.
I'm trying to make the sketchy ones look more like a pencil.
This is called chalk.
Yeah.
I don't know why
chalk.
the graphite is splotchy.
Yeah. I don't think they know what art
something is
supplies
wrong
are.
with your graphite.
I think they've
it's
been
out of
being ripped off
date.
by their art supplier. Need a soft brush? Don't worry, miss. There's a soft brush.
Okay, the chalky are kinda like nice.
There's 2 soft brushes. Soft ink. That's better. Oh, that's just ink, but with the ability to change density. Good. So I've got my normal one. You can't change hardness though. That's the... Oh no, you can.
Texture, rougher. I think that's just a pencil again. Thick,
Oh.
rough,
We're working it out.
splotchy. Yeah, that's splotchy, okay. Textured. What do you do with this? Who knows?
You texture things.
You do whatever you want.
Also, why are all the brushes default on like 100% in size?
I don't know.
Why are they
Yeah,
all like
that-
default the
Oh.
biggest they can be?
Ragdoll's frustrated as scratching the canvas.
This is called hair, apparently.
Okay.
Wait, yeah, hold on.
Splatter.
It's this one.
What if blood?
Yeah, it's a hair texture.
Hair fur.
Yeah. Why? Okay, so I think I accidentally changed my eraser to leaves.
As one does.
You're not the only one. I've apparently also done that. Why? Why is that a thing we can do?
I kind of get it.
Well,
but
actually,
also
now that you've done
Sure.
that, that's actually sort of interesting looking. So I guess now I understand why you can do that. I just don't know how I did it.
Anyway,
How's Bear and Mist? Sorry, we're getting distracted by brushes.
digital artists never film playing with all the brushes that they it's a classic. You got it. What else?
Yeah, you
are
gotta play
gonna
with them
do?
all once, and then never do anything with them again.
And then you pick two that you like, and you use those for the rest of time. And 2 is generous.
This one's called Fuzzy.
Well, it is fuzzy. It's also laggy.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the
it's-
color that I'm using, it looks like that pink foam stuff that's used for insulation. That looks like really fuzzy cotton candy, and then it's like glass.
I was going to say, it
Now
looks
it
like
looks like
fiberglass. Yeah. Christmas. The Christmas orb.
Oh. Right.
Launching dinner. Yum yum. Rested all day, now you don't know what to do with yourself. Same, Bear, same.
Rest.
Checkered actually does a pretty good job.
Yeah. Check its
More
neat.
rest. Have you considered that one?
I mean, if nothing else, this is still the best brush we have here.
Yeah, pause.
Followed closely by this one. Werewolf egg.
What's this? Ah!
There. Stop.
Why is it so big?
To birds. Oh, yes, no, I have to introduce you, don't I? So, I was saying there are also a bunch of other things, strange shapes that you can do, even discovering them, including everybody's favorite default shape, aircraft hangar.
Where? Where are these?
Motorway intersection. These just come as default. I forgot about this.
Where are these?
Log.
It's the little star symbol.
A little blob underneath the circle.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, I get that some of them can be useful, but
Yeah, I like the ones at the top. I just figured that the star was just kind of like, hey, you want to make a shape, standard shape that's not a square or circle, like star, hexagon, polyhedra.
what is this? What am I looking at?
Like,
a boat?
What is-
Or I don't know.
What is this? Is it... How?
Is the
I
abstract Dishonored concept art shapes? Why? No, I didn't. That's just an arc. Legs!
I mean, some of these might be useful, but also I'm sitting here going, it's like, why was this high on your list? Why was this on your list?
why did you do that? Why can't I? Why is there 7 different options for shittily drawn pairs of legs? What is it? Why is there so many leg options? What am I supposed to do with this?
There we go.
Well,
I have some questions about this one. I'm not sure. Like, this is just a square. Like this is just rectangles.
Mhm.
This is just the rectangle tool. I like how we've got this one in the list of special pitch dev studios things, but literally also we already have a button for circles, so it's
Yeah.
like you did nothing. Batwing?
Actually, this is the best feature.
I know, miss, we're the best. Bring the spirit of collage and graffiti stencils.
Some of these feel like they should be more brushes than shapes. Like this thing. This feels like it should have been made into a brush.
that'd be cool.
Does.
Also, the birds from earlier, that feels like it should have been made into a brush.
Yeah. Can you
Yeah.
upload your own shapes?
Also, what the hell is this?
I don't know. Some of them I'm just like, what?
Like, most of them I can sort of identify, and like even some of the abstract shapes, it's like it's at least a singular shape, but this is like 5 shapes all thrown into one, and I don't know what a single one of them is.
I also love
Just a cityscape.
It's just what am I get that it's a city, but because of the singular color, I'm just so confused with what you're trying to achieve with this. Like, great, it's a city in negative. Cool.
Not if you give it like if I just hang on.
Now, see, this one sort of makes sense. Like a thing where we're gonna make a singular tree.
If I do that,
I don't think that helped.
well then you make it like white.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it doesn't help, does it?
No, it doesn't. It still looks like a city in negative.
How does that make sense? It's always in negative.
Somehow it's always... It's because, like, the wrong things are colored, I think. It just puts emphasis on the wrong things.
What is this?
That's an excellent question.
What am I looking
I mean,
It's called Vehicle 2.
What vehicle is that?
yeah, this is
I
the second,
don't know.
the second ever vehicle before they worked out how to make them properly.
This one's called Vehicle 1. And I'm also confused as to what this is. I think it might be a boat.
Yeah, I still don't know what that is either. I have a question. This shape. Why is this city? Why is this?
No, that's 2001: A Space Odyssey. That's not.
Why is this city 2?
Vehicle 3. Okay, that.
Okay, what does city 1 look like? This is city 1. What's wrong with your city?
I mean, at least some of like there's a section of abstract shapes that are just called shape, but also that still begs the question of like what the hell? Okay, starships. Okay, that makes at least marginally more sense. Why you've got like 5 starships in a single shape? I don't know.
This is
There's more starships.
building.
Yeah, see that random shape at least sort of makes sense to me because that one I look at it and go, okay, you're going for like a wingish shape.
No,
I combine it with some of the others.
Hey, Ragdoll, that's buildings 17. These are buildings, actually.
Here's the door.
It's a hobbit hole.
So yeah, it's got like grass on top.
I love that it's just like this is part of the buildings category.
This is also part of the buildings category for some reason.
Wow, cool buildings.
Also, because they put it in numeric order, but for some reason either didn't do every number as a double digit or don't have a thing that recognizes the difference between a 1 and a number starting with 1. The buildings, the list of objects that are quote-unquote buildings goes from 1 to 10, and then 11, 12, 13, all the way up to 19, and then it goes to 2.
Oh yeah. Because in alphabetical order, it's just looking, okay, this begins with 1, which comes before 2. 11 also begins with 1, which comes before 2.
Yeah, which tells me they either weren't thinking when they numbered things, or don't have a thing that recognizes that numbers go in a specific order.
Anyway, hi, Miss.
Numbers as a whole.
Hello.
Hello.
This is Amis. Come to explore the wonderful land of brushes.
Can't scroll down to the layers.
Oh yeah, Ragdoll was having this issue. Can you
There's you have 2 options. So there is a little cog underneath the, to be perfectly honest, now far too big considering how much stuff is in here, color wheel, where you can put everything you've got there into 2 columns, and then the layers thing is just on its own column. Or underneath the brushes there is a thin line where if you hover into the middle of the line, there's a thing that you can move up and down to make the brushes take up less space. and then you can sort of see the top of the layers.
I also can just reorientate my entire iPad like just rotate it completely is the other option that I have. I'm like, okay. Oops. Okay, so some of this is like Aggie.
Some of it, yeah.
It's mostly still like Aggie,
Dune.
but
Now with even more stamps, I guess. You wanted
Aggie
more stamps, right?
that's what we're all.
Yeah,
every one of these streams, we always come away just complaining. There's not enough stamps.
Not enough stamps, I know.
Yeah, because I know every time I've been in this program, I've really sat there and wondered, why can't I draw just like airports?
Yeah. I've always wanted to draw an airport on these streams, but you know, I never could.
One day I was gonna get my
Also, I think
airport
this
D&D
is like
character in.
I think this is part of a castle.
Yeah,
but
that's a
again,
castle, yeah.
because the wrong things are emphasized, it's a negative.
And will continue to be in negative even if you flip it. Hi, Kiro!
Hey,
Welcome to
Kiro.
Stencil Land.
Where the
There.
legs are shitty.
Hashtag real artists. Hashtag self-taught.
Take me down to the stencil city where the brushes are weird and the stencil shitty. Oh, won't you please?
I also like how these things have there's a name above them, so like we know who to blame. So like Pitch Dev Studios is who we have to blame for this nonsense.
Yeah.
Whatever that is.
Whatever that is, not sure. It says it's a building, but I don't know.
Could be. Everything could be a building.
And then we have
That's a
Silver
building.
Drawing Academy to blame for
That's Aphex Twin. Isn't it?
the many pairs of legs.
We're not drawing anything, Kiro, don't worry.
I mean, look at what we've drawn.
Yeah, we've
keep
drawn an
going back to
intersection.
Yes. Just let me draw an intersection real quick.
Yeah, an intersection as viewed from above.
What's-
Are these TIE fighters? What is this?
Yes,
I'm sorry,
as far as I can tell.
look at this guy's face.
Now, which part do you think is the mouth? Because it's either or ooh.
The mouth is like that part.
Yeah. And then like
Hmm.
Hang on, put that back. Sorry. Hey,
Hello.
this is a Garo.
Come here. Hello. I'm gonna
Like-
check out this magma, whatever this is.
Everything else seems to have a bit of
Like,
detail
so-
to it. This bit is just like a sort of wobbly sausage at the end of the gun. Like I don't.
Yeah, I don't know. either.
Yeah, it's either like it's that and the face, and the rest is like pretty like detailed, and then those two things are just like, nope. No.
Yeah, the main thing in these things is I've looked at it and gone, yes, that's going to be a useful shape to potentially use are the tree-related bits.
Yeah, trees and grass
So-
and foliage and stuff.
So, like, the three
Yeah,
trees that we've got here, and I think there was another one in here that was like a tree stump. That was a nice shape.
Okay. What the hell is this?
What brush did you use to draw your goblin, Chris?
I can't remember. Sketchy round, maybe? Under sketch and chalk? You know, those two famous brushes.
Right, okay.
You go into your art supply shop and you go to the aisle that says sketch and chalk.
Classic.
There's an aisle like that for you guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is
That's cool.
Cheeb, I have questions. Where are the stars coming from?
It's the above the text tool. There's this weird little lasso thing, and was like, "What is this?" And it's like, I don't know. You just draw, and it makes a weird shape.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Chief, I just want to say that I absolutely adore your profile pic.
Yeah.
Also,
So that's
also
the
you,
lasso
Chris,
brush.
as well. But yeah.
Yeah, I know what lasso brush is. I'm wondering why yours has texture. Oh, it has textures in it.
Yep.
Interesting.
There you go.
It's
Why?
not the lasso tool. The
it's a
lasso
different-
tool is with the shapes.
Yeah. That-
Curiouser and curiouser.
Lasso is further up. Further down, you get lasso with ghost.
Yeah.
I like watching the cursors move around, and then eventually a pattern will appear.
Mhm.
It's just that when you're drawing it, it goes weird if you like go over the same section again, but like
Yeah.
slightly off.
Mhm.
Yeah, it like undoes the thing.
Yeah. So you get like these weird little shapes.
I see a tiny.
Oh, are you guys looking at the star thing? Oh, the stencils there. What is this?
Yeah, the wibbly star on the left. That's where you can get all your weird shapes. and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, I found it pretty quick. Yeah.
You've also got a whole host of brushes under the brush tool now, which is fun.
Hmm.
And I think some of the shapes probably should have been in the brushes, but whatever. Yeah, the only thing I was expecting to see under the star was the stuff under basic. The rest of it, I'm just kind of like, what the fuck?
What the fuck? What?
What the hell is this? What? Why did they have to get rid of Agio? Agio was great.
To be fair, this seems to be just Aggie, but they've just piled like a mound
Added
of rubble
more.
on top of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Seems like it.
I still wish I could make the color picker smaller.
Color picker? Oh, right, yeah.
Like let me minimize this thing. Because the only option I have is to either push the whole thing off to the side,
Yeah.
toggle the side panel off to the side. But that just shoves
Mhm.
everything over. Like, I'd like to make it smaller. That, or I'd like to be able to scroll down into the layers.
You can turn the
Yeah.
brush list off if you're going to use the same brush. The little cog by the color picker, you can turn off brush list. If
Yeah,
just
you
like,
can.
Yes.
this
But-
will do.
That doesn't fix the problem that
No,
I
no,
have,
no,
which
yeah.
is I would like to be able to scroll through the things that I have up, instead of having to get rid of things in order to see other things.
So, Chris, did I get it right?
Yes.
just to confirm. Yeah, hell yeah. I figured it out pretty quickly, actually. But for a long time I was like, "Am I right though? Did I get it?" But yeah. So I was waffling about it for a few hours, and then I was like, "Actually, no. This is the only thing that makes sense." So yeah,
Okay.
it's good. It's very good.
Desert.
Yeah, the fact that
Guys,
the brush is
I
all
have
been...
a question.
Yes.
These two
question?
shapes, right?
Yeah.
These things.
Yes. Yes.
Why are they labeled as fields?
I mean, don't you see cows grazing along those all the time? Like,
I don't know.
I mean... It makes more sense to call that a field than call this a vehicle.
that's a horse head.
Yeah.
I've already drawn over that.
Yeah, you drew the
That
horse.
I was thinking that's like a mechanical part. It's just like a piping joint or something. I don't know. But, yeah,
How is this a field?
like a land mass of some kind. I don't know.
Why is there like a weird like cutout?
I mean,
I
the first
thought it
one is
was, like,
obviously a sand dune. This, I'm
Yeah.
not sure.
Have they tried to make it look
I-
like the moon?
Yeah, I thought it was
it
the
looks
moon
like a
as
moon.
well. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, is it
The-
like the moon, but
The
like
shape, the
No.
shape
like
is
a
very
half moon,
moon-like.
but they
Yeah.
made it weirdly detailed.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Which also wouldn't really make any sense, I feel, but you know. But yeah, it's not a field.
No, I would not call that a field. No.
Cloud.
Really.
What?
That's
Why
a
is...
smudge.
Yeah, that's a
That's the-
smudge with dots in it.
Yeah,
That's a stain.
why
Yeah.
does it have dots in it?
I mean, the
Hang on,
general
hang
shape
on.
of it
Put it back quickly.
is definitely cloud, but the fact that it's all like dotted.
Mm. Mood. That is a mood.
Where are you?
I'm gonna see things in clouds. It's part
Miss,
of the
I
human
like this little
experience.
guy.
Who's the little guy?
I like the little guy.
Thank you.
They're getting darker.
They're very cute.
Because I didn't realize in my touchscreen nonsense that I'd lowered the opacity of my layer. I was like, why is everything I'm drawing so faint? And now I can't
right.
fix it. So I'm like, well,
I
Mm.
mean, do you want me to fix
sod
it? Or...
this for a laugh. No, it's fine. I'm just
Okay.
being a huff. What are you doing now? I don't own a layer. Create one to start drawing. Where'd my layer go?
Oh, the accident.
Chris has taken over.
Chris!
I think he's
Sorry,
trying.
I didn't
I think he's
mean
trying to fix it. He's trying to fix it.
I
but
was
his-
seeing if I could
Okay,
change
there
the
it is,
opacity,
there it
but
is.
there you go. I'm sorry.
Thief!
Leave my layer from me.
How dare you? I like this friend too. Hiding behind the tree. Aw. He's shy. Or they're shy.
Ah. Hey, Chris, you know that thing that I said, oh, that's actually a sort of nice tree stump shape?
Mhm.
I rescind that now.
What's it
It's
called?
called Mountains 12.
What? What?
That is called
course
Mountains
it is.
12.
What a beautiful
Uh,
mountain.
No, that's a tree stump.
No, but don't you
I
see
mean-
it's a mountain?
No. No.
I mean, mesas are a thing, but that doesn't really look like a mesa to me. Because they're usually like they're
Yeah.
usually like relatively taller in comparison to their width.
Yeah. The cryptic crossword clues make more sense than some of the names of these
This is
stencils.
all a puzzle. We've got to work out what the puzzle is.
No, I refuse.
I love
You know, I still
this one where it just has some little tiny bits at the bottom.
Still haven't. Yeah, I like that with the little tiny bits. At
It's
the
a glitchy
bottom.
space
Yeah,
whale.
That's good. I still haven't been able to finish Connections. By the way, a Connections puzzle ever since the cryptic crossword stuff. I still
broke
keep
your brain.
messing it up every time. My brain is broken.
What?
But yeah, big fluffy friend is good.
Oh, great! You can have your mountains in negative or just normal.
Oh.
I guess.
Oh,
What-
love that.
Oh,
What's
what?
the
Like-
two of this one?
It's like a plateau, step, whatever it
Can you?
is, and then like giant mushrooms or something. It's just yeah.
Are those two different brushes? Or are they
Yeah.
the same brush?
Hang on,
They're different. It's mountains 13 and mountains 14.
I have a hypothesis. Give me a second.
What's your
Why?
hypothesis?
Where are they?
have a feeling these are going to fit right on top of each other.
That was the plan. Oh no, you draw over my mark. No, they don't. They sort of fit. There's a bit of a gap. I was rather hoping it would just be a solid block of colour.
They took the same, so not for anything else as far as I can tell. Although, actually,
No, wait. Yeah, also
no, these two are more or less the same. These two are both off of the same one.
What is that called?
These two that I just put out are Mountains 15 and 16.
So
this is Mountains 4 and 3.
Is the idea then to do like...
I don't know what the idea is, Chris. I don't think there was an idea.
Might fit together.
I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt and assuming they had an idea. Yeah, is the idea to do something like this, where it's like two-tone, you have a shadow and a highlight?
That seems really annoying.
Yeah, it took me like 20 attempts to get them to line up. Yeah, again,
if that is their intention, though, I have seen that sort of thing in printmaking.
Yeah, yeah.
But this is a digital art program.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have to worry about the foibles of printmaking. It's a whale! Hello, whale.
I love the whale, yeah. I was looking at the whale.
But also the fact that it's only like these mountain ones that do that, because none of the cityscape ones, I think, do that. Or at least I didn't notice.
No. All the cityscapes were just in negative for some reason.
And as far as I can tell, it's not all of them, because, like, there doesn't seem to be anyone that matches up with the tree stump.
Yeah.
This is so weird.
I'm enjoying listening to you all just...
Being confused?
Yeah.
I love your whale.
Thank you.
It's very good.
I'm doing my usual thing that I do with new art programs, and I just ignore what they can do. And like, I have my things.
That's very fair.
That's
Everyone else
entirely
can
fair.
figure it out. I'm just gonna doodle in the corner.
I want to actually draw something, but I don't know what. My brain is gone.
Oh, your brain leaving.
Today.
Yeah, Chib did smarts today.
Heck yeah. Go, Cheap, go.
Smarts or some arts?
Smarts.
Or both?
Maybe both, I don't know. But certainly smarts.
I didn't do any arts today.
Ah.
Yes, you did. Look at the happy man with the gun.
And the kitty.
I did laundry.
I am in the process of doing laundry.
And listened to more podcasts while I was doing laundry.
Heck yeah, nice.
I did hoovering, dusting, and rearranging of rooms.
I am getting into the point of Magnus Archives where I'm like 5 episodes away from the season finale, so
oh, nice.
I expect very soon something is going to explode, either literally or figuratively, and I'm not sure which yet.
Let me just there we go. Okay, that's it. That's all. That's my comment. That's all. The C and a colon.
Oh.
Yeah.
Big fluffy friend is good.
Yeah.
They shy.
And I saw family earlier today, which is why I was a little late. And one of my brothers gave me my birthday present, a late birthday present. It was
Oh.
the ultimate Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxies. So I had to
Ooh.
read that.
Oh.
Yeah, 5 novels in one.
Can recommend.
Yeah.
Although the 5th one's real
Yeah.
weird.
Oh, that's
Still don't understand.
I've only read a little bit. I've never read all 5 novels. I've never finished the first novel either, but yeah, that was very kind of him.
I'm just thinking about the size of that because, like, oh boy, if it's
Yeah.
all in one book,
It
That's
is a
gonna be a
hefty
bit of a
book.
brick.
I could it's I don't know if this is a saying elsewhere really, but we can call this kind of book a door stopper. Just prop open a door with it. And it's just
yeah,
it's a hefty
doorstopper or a
book.
brick.
Or a brick,
Well-
yeah, that's another one. Yeah.
If you draw something you really like, if you select it with the lasso tool, you get the option to immediately set it as your avatar.
Yes, I saw that.
Oh, cool. That's neat.
As
I didn't mean
opposed
to
the
steal your
current-
fun with the stamps, by the way. I was just doing.
I was
was
about
like,
to
I'll
say,
just
as opposed to
doodle
the
it.
No,
current.
it's all good. No worries, no worries. Also, I'm charging my pencil and thinking about what to draw. But yeah.
As Chris fiddles around and changes his avatar.
Mm.
We've gone from Whooper Smile to egg.
Egg. Egg is good.
Egg.
Yeah.
Egg.
Yeah.
Actually tempted to try and make something nice with these tools.
Well,
I mean, I
that's
think that's
just
what they're.
rude.
I think that's what they're hoping for.
Yeah.
And then they forgot that what happens when a bunch of artists share a canvas isn't beautiful art of you draw the figure and I'll draw the background, and simultaneously someone will draw this beautiful
No.
skyline with drama. No, what happens is we
No.
go gremlin and we're like,
We go feral gremlin mode and just doodle all over the canvas. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
we
mess
Absolutely.
with the stickers.
Yeah.
apparently.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
That-
"Look at
honestly,
these
Cheap,
beautiful brushes we gave you. Like,
Cheap, when
That's
you were
nice.
you were playing with the
Yes,
stickers,
and?
you laughed for a solid 20 minutes straight. Which was so nice to hear.
Yeah.
we're just gonna
They
go
got
around
me so
and-
bad. I don't know why. Just the idea of like, let's use a sticker. Here's a little star, and here's a little heart, and here's a highway.
Love that. Yeah.
Here's a scene from 2001: A Space Odyssey.
It's just
here's some Star Wars.
Here's some tiny.
There's
tiny
literally a
Star
Star Wars. These are TIE fighters.
Yeah. Jesus. Yeah.
I don't know what to draw now. We're on the drawing phase. We the sticker honeymoon's over for now. Now is draw.
Mm-hmm.
mm-hmm.
Cheap du floof.
Floof is good.
Miss
I
du
love the floof.
gob.
And love the gob. It's a
Mhm.
good gob.
Didn't realize how close I was to Chibi there.
That's okay.
Last time I did this, Alistair jump scared me. So
But this time it's not Alistair.
yeah, well, you
I say
never
that
know.
like it's someone I know. I don't know. This is just I'm doodling.
I do not know this man, if indeed they
Right.
are a man.
Yeah, who knows?
Oh no. Crest, no.
What?
What's Crisp doing?
He's doing
crimes.
a feral Alistair kitty.
Good.
Heck yeah, Chris. Good, good. Excellent.
Love to see that little guy. He still makes me
Yeah.
laugh.
Same. Big mood.
Just wanted to make sure Miss didn't, feel out of sorts.
Add the little antlers.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, if you're gonna do it right, Chris.
Right. Yeah. No, he's perfect. He's great. He looks great. There he is.
I mean,
There's
the
the little
antlers
guy.
are really easy to forget about.
They really are. Yeah.
I'll just forget about it. Just notice in the first place.
Yeah.
Someone definitely had to point it out to me.
Like I still kind of feel bad about like that creepy Alistair drawing I did a few weeks ago on Aggie. I still feel bad about not drawing his antlers in that, but I was following like a reference picture and it didn't show his antlers in that picture either. I'm like, okay.
Well, the antlers can grow, can't they?
And I was scared of messing it up by trying
Yeah, the
to
antlers
just
aren't
freehand.
big in the in his normal regular form.
Yeah,
His
they only get
person
big when he
form.
gets scary.
Well, what I'm
Yeah.
saying is, if
Like
they
they
can
are
grow,
there, but he also has big ear
Yeah,
fluff
big ears
hair.
and fluffy hair and stuff that kind of cover them up or draw attention away from them or something. So they're not very noticeable. Yeah,
I'm
not
just saying,
until he gets into like a scary mood, then they get big.
just saying, if they can grow, they can shrink.
True.
You just drew
Yes.
them shrunk down so small
I drew
they
them
were
very
under the hair.
tiny. Yeah, his hair was covering them up. That's all. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Chibi,
And his
you know,
ears, things. Yeah.
with the the eyeliner that Miss was talking about before.
You gotta give them the off the face eyeliner.
I love this face, Jeeb. It's very good. And love the hair and everything.
Is I don't know. Is this the character you drew last time? Orn,
Who? Whom's the?
the one in prison.
Oh no,
No,
no, they'd be crying if it was them.
good point.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the druid that got arrested for being drunk in public the first
Oh,
time
yeah.
they went into the city.
Poor
Yeah,
friend.
that's right. I forgot.
Turbulence. Turbulent goblins.
I don't know what to draw.
I'm glad someone does.
Draw
I
a
don't.
character you've seen me reblog this week on Tumblr.
So I'll open up Tumblr.
Everyone goes to Tumblr.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I already have, so.
I'm about to check on chat.
Mm-hmm. There's
sure.
not been much chat.
Strawberry Man and Bear are behaving themselves.
They
They
are.
better be. They better be. You have a sword.
I have a sword made of cardboard and I will use it.
Mm-hmm. Has Bear figured out the your cryptic crossword thing, Chris?
Not
Or
yet.
have
They're
you figured it
trying.
out, Bear? I believe in you, Bear. You can do it.
I was saying to Bear that I don't think you're doing crosswords. I think you're doing weird magic rituals.
That's what it feels like.
I
It
mean,
kind of does, yeah. That you have to figure out the formula and yeah.
is there a difference really?
No,
Not
not really. So I'm gonna try to draw Ketchy, and I will continue to call him Ketchy, regardless of what the game says. Game can bite me.
It's easy. Do a circle, then another circle, then a couple of triangles, big
Oh,
feet,
wait, Lord.
teeth,
Yeah.
face.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Well, that's
And-
the Moogle. That's not the kitty. That's just a Moogle.
And then the cat.
There's a kitty on top of him.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yes, basically that is Ketchy. Yes. There's something in foul. Mayhaps, mayhaps not. I will not say anything. I have figured it out, and I'm scared of saying too much, so I won't say anything. Ignore me.
A lot of the bits of it are very specific and quite tricky, but there's one part that if you get, you probably work it out straight away.
Yeah, I got the second word pretty quick, and that
right.
helped a lot. So.
Okay, I'm surprised at that. Good job.
Well, it's just I figured out the formula for that.
Nice.
And then I went from there, and I had a couple guesses for the first word, but in the end there was only like one that really made sense, so I went with that one in the end. And then I thought about it for a long time because I wasn't like I was a little confused as to like just whether or not I'm scared of saying too much. I'll stop. Yeah.
No worries.
That feels like a dead end. Curse was headless waterfall. Yeah.
If it helps, I think the only word in that clue that is unnecessary is
Sorry.
Yeah.
Keep seeing Chibi's name just going woo as they're moving their pen. Every now and then their name just goes whoop right across my screen. I'm like, oh.
I'm trying, like, if Noisy is throwing you.
Usually, a lot of these things tend to be referential to a sort of known. Again, how do you
Yeah.
how do you speak about this without being specific?
Yeah, I was trying to think, like, I'm willing to give you a hint if you want it, but I also am scared of giving you too much of a hint. I'm trying to think of, like, a very vague hint, but just, like, and only if you want it. I don't want to...
The egregious example that I always like is that occasionally if you see the word book in a clue, then that may mean NT goes in the answer, because book can refer to the New Testament, or it can refer to the Old Testament, OT.
What? I would have thought of like book ends or something, like the first and end of the word or something.
You just need to learn the brain of a cryptic crossword setter. There's no figuring this out. You've just got to be told it at some point.
Yeah, so Bear, it's maths.
It's maths, yeah.
I mean, I have written 180 degrees in the clue, but that shouldn't be maths in the result, so don't worry about it.
What do you mean by definition?
Yeah, do you want to know that? You'd love to know that. In that case, the definition is curse.
The definition is curse, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
You got this.
I'm just going to sit here and be blissfully unaware of what's happening with all of that nonsense.
Oh, yeah,
I'm not very fond of
No,
crosswords in general, let
Yeah,
alone
that's
crosswords that
fair.
are just full of hot nonsense.
We were just talking about it on stream, and for some reason I came up with this idea because Bear was talking about crosswords in the sort of story and the characters and goblins and things. And for some reason I came up with an idea for a clue that either Miles could give to Theo or the other way around.
Yeah, and I can see either way. I was tripped up for a bit by the idea of Miles giving the clue to Theo and not the other
Yeah.
way around. But
It-
then
it-
with the context that I figured out and shared with you, I was like, okay, that makes sense then.
It might make more sense that Theo maybe asked some goblins to come up with that clue and then gave it to Miles. That might make more sense, but
Yeah.
either way,
Yeah.
it's something that could be fun. I've never written a cryptic crossword clue before. That's the first one I've done, and I guess
It's very
Kiro got
good.
it.
I enjoyed working it out, and I can share kind of like after Bear figures it out. I can kind of share my thought process on how I figured it out, but if you want, but like it was very fun to work out. I liked it.
Whole crossword coming soon.
No, you've got this, Bear. You've got this.
Like
Yeah,
you
well-
don't already have enough work to do.
True, yeah. All the work.
How's Chaos Chess coming along?
It's great. I'll have you know I spent quite a lot of the day in Unity.
Good.
I was playing my old Minesweeper that I made. I was in Unity.
That it count.
It totally counts.
I mean, I think Donut Minesweeper is a fun idea.
It works a lot better than normal Minesweeper in terms of like not getting stuck and 50-50 chance. It's still possible to get stuck, but much less likely. Context is Theo got the puzzle 4 miles then? Because from a goblin, because Theo's not that kind of smart. In retrospect, it probably makes more sense to do it that way round of like Theo asked a goblin to come up with a clue for this and then gave it to Miles or something like that. It feels, I don't know, I just associated it with Theo in my head.
I also kind of like the context that I thought of, like Miles asks Theo for tells Theo this clue, just like, hey, I'm working on this crossword, and then yeah.
Okay, but if it's a goblin that's providing this clue, that sort of implies that goblins know what crossword puzzles are, which implies that goblins have newspapers.
I mean, why not?
In
like
Bear's
that.
world, hobgoblins specifically are all about puzzles and tricks and things like that. So that's how this conversation sort of arose.
Yeah.
No, I think I just like
You
the idea
figure
of a
it
bunch
out,
of goblins
Barry.
reading the newspaper.
They might do.
Yeah. Love that.
Goblin times.
Goblin times. The Goblin Herald.
Don't trust any of those newspapers in the UK. Just saying.
I'm trying to think
That's
of a
fair.
goblin newspaper pun and I can't think of one.
The Goblin Inquirer.
The Goblin Independent.
There's the lasso. Okay.
You sound like someone,
Yes.
Chris.
Is this the Edith of March? Okay,
Oh,
it's the
Ides of-
Animal
Ides of
Crossing
March,
one. Okay. I was like trying
Okay.
to puzzle out which one it was that I replied.
Excellent.
I could do the
Love
cardboard
that.
tube one if you prefer.
It was between those two. I love that.
Well, there you go, Bear. Clearly, the liar has at least one hobgoblin on staff whose job is to write the crossword puzzle.
Yeah.
I like that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a crossword.
That is a job that people have just had and come up with some really interesting things. There was one crossword for, I think, the New York Times, where basically the person who made it put it together in such a way that one of the columns, the answer could be either Star Wars or Star Trek, and either way you could finish the entire puzzle.
Oh wow, I like that. That's great.
And another one, and I don't remember which election it was, but basically they had made it so that one of the clues was about who had won the presidential election, but they had written up the paper before that was decided. So again, they made the puzzle where it's like either answer you would allow you to finish the puzzle.
That's cool. I like that.
There was an episode of Inside Number 9 that was all about a crossword setter. It was really weird. But it revolves around a cryptic crossword that one of the writers made for the episode. And they published it in a newspaper the day before. So anybody who had done that crossword and then watched the episodes went, hang on, I've done this one.
I like that. That's
So they were like,
cool.
oh my god, I've got to get it back out, see clues as to what's going to happen. Cannot stress that.
That's
Real
awesome.
weird episode. Yeah, lots of puzzles.
Very cool.
I thought you were going to say there are a few magazines and things just strewn about whatever vehicle they're driving. Doesn't do just one, he's got multiple on the go every day. And he realizes what the answer is and he's like, freaking, where is it? He's rifling through all of the newspapers and things lying about in the footwell. Like, no. Where's my thing? I know the answer. Which one was it in?
That's the bitch. I figured it out.
Like, oh, we used that one to we binned that one. Sorry.
No.
Thought you were done with it.
No.
The old walk out of the room and then remember what you forgot effect.
Yeah.
I've had that happen on more than one exam.
Yeah.
Where you go, well, the test isn't done, but I'm done with the test, so I'm just going to leave. And then you leave the building and you walk out into the parking lot, and then you go, wait a minute.
Hold on a second.
Bloody exam. Stupid things.
Should never have existed.
Nope.
Right.
Really, yeah.
I've done fan art of Chib's OC.
I need to go to Tumblr and see what I'm going to draw next.
Yeah.
He's good. This is a rose. This is a rose.
Hmm.
Briar. Rose. Rose. Rose? Rose.
Rose.
Why do I always mix them up?
What are the names of bears' centaurs?
Oh, that's a mean one for Chris.
Briar and Rose, and then it's the centaur names. It just makes me giggle.
No, I can get this. I can get this.
You can name every Jessie in Final Fantasy. That these four.
There's only one Jesse in Final Fantasy, to be real.
No.
I mean,
That's fatal flaw.
also, with most of the Jessies in Final Fantasy, it's fairly easy because the first part's Jesse, and then the second part is a descriptor of the
Yeah,
Jesse.
Yeah, it's an
just
adjective.
got and since we already know the characters and stuff, we can guess the descriptors because generally they had something to do with the character.
No, Bear, I'm
But,
gonna
yeah.
break this bloody mental block. For some reason, these two characters cannot remember their names. I keep coming back to bloody Briar and Rose.
It's just Briar and Rose.
It's just Briar
Again.
and Rose.
Phoebe, why are you in my head?
Well, that one I cannot answer for you.
It's snakes, not horses.
Different animal.
Tumblr feels different today. Anyway,
Caesar's dead,
where's
that might be
Chibi's Tumblr?
Which one?
I don't know, let's just pick one.
There. Well, if it's the reblog one, it's ChibiNetherlands. I think.
I believe so, yeah.
Sorry, no, I'm just kidding. This was a mistake.
No mistakes.
Sorry. I just found the one of Val being like, oh my fuck, I could have died.
My brain just went, Sloan! No.
Still not the right animal,
No,
Chris.
no.
Oh dear. To be honest, I think that's how most people remember Sloan. They go, Sloan! No. like a trauma response.
Fair.
You adore me. Can we swap brains? That'd be great.
Then Bear would know the answer to the your crossword.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah. Yeah. Who's gonna get it first? Is Bear gonna get the crossword clue, or am I gonna remember his character or their character?
Exactly. Yeah. Who will win in this race?
I keep getting glimpses of names and going, "Oh, that must be it," and then it's someone else. So is it
Just
an
keep thinking out loud. You'll get it eventually.
I'm getting sort of an E feeling at the beginning and end. Evie, no, not Evie. You know, it's like that's just my brain's going around that process over and over again.
But what if?
Brain
It is
keeps
Evie.
coming back to Steve for some stupid reason.
Steve the Centaur.
I don't think any of us have a character called Steve.
Oh my goodness. I know which one would
Okay.
be called Steve out of those two as well.
Okay, but now Loki, I kind of sort of want to draw Steve from Stranger Things. So thanks
I'm
for
not
that, I
stopping you.
guess.
I'm not stopping you.
I mean, now we have to make a character that's named Steve. You do know that,
Yeah,
right?
true. Yeah.
Rowan and Lucy.
There you go.
Got it. Once I get one, they both come. I don't know why.
Because they come in a pair and they're sort of stored in the same spot in your brain together.
Yeah. They don't come in a pair. Most pieces of art of them are separate.
Yes, but in your brain.
In my brain,
You
yeah.
come in a
Associate
pair
them
and their
together.
information is stored together.
Yeah.
The whale is named Steve.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Steve.
My brain came up with the answer to that with less fanfare than when it came up with Sloane. It was so excited for Sloane.
Sloane always deserves fanfare.
Yeah.
Maybe you
Yeah.
just really like Sloane?
Maybe?
Everyone likes Sloane.
Everyone
doesn't
likes
like
Sloane.
Yeah. I like the version
And
of...
if you don't like Sloane, you're not going to be around for very long.
Mm-hmm.
I like the Sloane extrapolated in my head from the Warner Brothers version I did in October. That's a fun Sloane.
Heck yeah.
The regular Sloane, I'm terrified by. But,
Fair.
everyone that hasn't had to deal with Sloane likes that. That's fair. Same. Yeah, Jeeb, who's friend?
What?
Who is friend?
I don't know.
A friend.
Random
Steve.
chicken.
Hi, Steve.
It's Steve!
It's Steve.
We have a Steve!
You have 2 Steves.
More Steves.
All the Steves. My
Steve
Roman
the Whale
senator
and
is also
Steve the
called
Tiefling.
Steve. The Steves of March.
Oh god, what was that bit? We are all Carl, except now it's we are all Steve.
Mm-hmm.
The Spartacus situation.
Yeah. No, I'm Steve.
I am Steve.
I'm still no closer to knowing what to draw.
Draw Rosie from Has-Been.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Which one's that?
Rosie's great.
Rosie
She's-
is the one, is the cannibal lady, which I think
Yeah.
is your character.
Oh, right, yeah.
True. I agree. Yeah. She's the leader of like Cannibal Town, and she is very Chris-coded. Yes.
Well, there's a
Or
whole,
her
there's a
in
whole town.
October.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a whole town.
Yeah.
Whole town
It's
full
great.
of cannibals.
It's great.
With
They're
little cannibal kids.
fantastic. Yeah. They're great. I love them, and especially Rosie.
Especially Rosie is wonderful.
Yes, she's a delight, an utter delight.
How did your prison heist go?
It went pretty well.
Generally well.
It went pretty well.
I like this out of context.
It's for
legal
Dishonored
reasons,
RPG.
we will say this isn't a tabletop RPG of Dishonored based on
This is
Dishonored.
a Dishonored RPG. Yes, not an
No-
actual prison heist.
No actual prisons
no.
were broken into by any members
Yeah.
of this stream.
Yeah. No laws broken or anything. It sure went. It went. It was a time. Yeah.
They succeeded.
We were successful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Penny is now no longer in prison.
yes.
I can
Penny's
feel the butt.
doing great.
Leslie's
floating
not
there.
dead.
Penny's doing
Leslie
great.
is also
Leslie,
not dead.
Leslie lives.
We weren't
They
Not sure
quite...
about
didn't know he was
Maxie.
there, but he lived.
We did find. We didn't know Leslie was there, but we did find them and save them. Also found and saved for now another character that we didn't know what was there. although they are dying currently because they have the plague. Minerva found her sister, so that's
Joanna.
and she's very sick. What else happened? Oh yeah, Pride got to cause a distraction.
Pride
with a
walked into an
grenade.
empty corridor, threw a grenade, and then shouted,
shouted,
"The outsider's
"Everybody-
here!"
The outsider's here! Attack! And just started causing chaos in the abbey. So people were fighting each other because of him.
And then proceeded to zip out of a window and casually go to work.
Yeah, he went straight to work and had a conversation with Eva about what was going on. Yeah. And meanwhile, the rest of us escaped via boat, and a sacrifice, maybe, of Maxie.
No, Maxie's
who
gonna live.
was left behind. I desperately want him to still be alive, but he did get he did kind of sacrifice himself to let the rest of us escape.
No nonsense.
I mean, the rules of drama say that if you don't see the body...
Yeah, we did. Yes,
We did not see the body. No,
You
we did not see
say
the body,
that.
So
we didn't see
I am
anything
not-
to do with Leslie, and they almost died. So
yeah,
Yeah.
we weren't even aware that was happening.
No, because nobody went to check on Leslie.
Wilf
even
was
though
out.
It was the most obvious setup.
Wilf wasn't told this.
Yeah.
He was out.
Well, that's not my fault, is it?
I mean, Minerva did find out that there was some very odd things going on with Leslie, and that they had not returned to work after disappearing and stuff. And she did tell Prya this, but then immediately, like after that, we found out that Penny has been accused of witchcraft and is in prison and needs to be saved, and then that took over. But yeah.
It's fine. Just while you were at work, they were slowly bleeding out.
They are fine now, though.
In the office, like...
Minerva did some flesh tinkering, and they're fine.
Yeah, flesh tinkering happened.
Yeah, flesh tinkering sure happened, yep.
See, I find that funny for a reason that might be a little different for you guys. Because I, in a previous tabletop game, played a character that was a tinkerer type class. And I was also the only character in the group that had any ranks in healing.
Yeah.
We did not have a cleric for some goddamn reason. So literally the small goblin creature that steals a bunch of mechanical bits and has a bazooka the size of themselves was the only one who knew how to patch people up if they got injured.
Mm-hmm.
So I was literally the tinkerer, and sometimes I had to tinker with people's flesh.
Yep, well, that's what my character had to do with Leslie last night. Or not last night, Friday night, yeah. And it sure made me laugh when that happened. Yeah. Oh, man.
Glad it went well.
It went well for now. And the party is currently split up at the moment, which is great. Love that.
Because Fred went to work. Minerva's looking after her sister. And
yeah, we were.
We'll have to get the deposit back on a boat.
Yeah, we had to. Yeah.
This group has priorities.
Yeah. They sure
And
do.
as far as I can tell, Pierre's priority is himself.
Yeah. No,
Oh,
that is entirely
correct.
And
yeah,
the drama.
The drama, yes.
Also that, yes, absolutely, 100%. Yes. Yep.
Nobody there, Teddy.
But what if they were?
I'm glad Teddy had good treats earlier.
Yeah.
Like the
He
spoiled
deserves
little baby is.
Yeah.
Way too many treats today.
Deserves all of them.
But what if more treats?
More treats, yes.
He's meant to be losing weight.
More treats for baby.
Yeah.
But have you considered him baby?
Yeah.
Him baby.
Teddy, are you
Exactly.
baby?
Him
You
baby.
baby, Teddy? It's like, don't speak to me. Alistair, your eyebrows are a pain in the arse.
They are, yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're
no,
right
they
up
are.
against, like, his eyelids that are already
Yeah.
going up too high.
I don't like his yeah. They always trip me up when I try to draw them.
But you're doing so well. You're drawing my boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Chris is drawing my girl.
Oh no, I just realized who she's got in her arms. I've been trying to work it out. I keep zooming out and I'm like, who is that? I'm like, oh no, it's the baby.
Oh, it's the baby. Yeah. Yeah. Also, yeah, he looks amazing, Miss, and she looks incredible too. And yes, absolutely love them.
We need to get the
See,
baby back.
Chris, she is just your character.
She is. She
You
really
draw
is.
her
Yeah,
incredibly well.
you do.
Well, if I ever get around to starting up October and Kill again, I'm sure I can fit her in somewhere.
Yes.
Oh, heck yeah.
Now I'm drawing this ear and all I can hear is that egg being like, is that an ear or your hair? Can I touch it?
Mhm.
I should watch the show at some point.
It's good.
Heck yeah, it's very good.
How to do his hair swoop in my style.
That's always the question.
Mhm.
Close enough.
The ever-present question of how do hair.
Yeah.
How do hair? Yes, indeed.
How do hair? How do
How do?
teeth?
How do? Yes.
How do? Oh, him just baby. Ow! Ow! Hey! Ow!
Luna, please.
No, Teddy just he's trying.
Oh no, Teddy.
You said baby? Me?
Baby, no. I am the only baby.
I am baby.
baby.
Only me is baby.
Sitting next to me, and he's tried to roll over and couldn't, so he used me as a kickboard to help him roll over.
Oh,
So I just
no.
got like rabbit kicked repeatedly there.
No, oh,
Because
Teddy,
you're too
please.
fat, you can't roll over by yourself. Oh, you're good as man. Yeah. Oh yeah, you have another ear, don't you, Alistair?
Yes, he does.
Do you
He has
have
two.
you
Yes.
do have two of those?
Tradition dictates
have two.
2 ears.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give him his silly little nubby antlers.
I mean, you could give him more ears.
So many ears. Let's give him ears. Give him ears there. No.
Oops, all ears.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do it, Teddy. There's nobody there.
Do it, Teddy. Do it.
You don't know that.
Don't say that. Don't say that when he's staring out of a dark window. I would like to believe that there is nobody there.
That's what they
I'm not
want
going to
you
look up to 6 foot odd of Sloane just staring in the window.
to Big old
Yeah.
grin.
No, thank you.
I love this drawing. Cheap.
Keep
Trying
draw.
to figure out how his face works. How does your
You got this.
trashy as fuck face work?
Oh, is this Mothman?
Yeah. This is Mothman. Yes.
But he doesn't have as good a butt as Mothman.
No. He does wear fishnet stockings, though.
So I'll give you some space.
Everything is hearts with him.
Yeah.
I knew
is.
it was like a thing, but like
Mm-hmm.
when you start drawing him, it's just yeah, it's all hearts actually. Everything.
Yeah, it is indeed.
Yeah, you're right.
Bear says,
Yeah, no, that is absolutely correct. Yes.
hey miss, Bear says,
It
Sloane
is
hangs around
indeed.
you a lot. Did you shake her hand or something?
I mean, that's neither here nor there.
I'm pretty sure she's here
Not
now.
allowed. No, no, no.
I love all the kitties, Ragdoll.
Kitties!
Yeah, I'm seeing what
Yeah,
happens.
lots of kitties.
This cat's dissolving.
Yeah, I'm seeing what happens
It's
when I use
fine.
the
It's
different
fine.
brushes to draw.
It's like that peace out
Fucking did it.
to GIF.
Yeah.
Cramp in my foot.
And I zoom out and I see October, who is
It's
Fine.
okay. Rosie's about to get bashed with a net by the looks of it.
They are fine.
Bash Rosie with a net. She's done nothing to deserve that.
They are fine.
Did not realize that. No, I mean, that was deliberate. Yeah, my comic stylings strike again.
Rosie is the sweetest lady.
definitely not anything concerning happening here.
Absolutely.
But all things considered, October might just be so genuine. They sort of get out of the weird situation anyway unscathed.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry about them. They're fine.
Yeah, they're fine.
I don't know how to count. Don't worry, you're in good company.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't know how
Absolutely.
to count. He just cannot count to 3. It's a real problem.
Yep. Correct.
That's okay. Neither can Valve.
Mm-hmm.
Oop.
So,
Yeah.
So,
Ooh.
one of the leaf brushes changes colors.
Pretty.
Oh, you can do color
Pretty.
jitter.
yeah.
That's neat.
What does that mean?
Leaf kitty. Colorful leaf kitty.
Color jitter.
Mm-hmm.
Colorful eggs.
Colorful
Oh,
eggs.
the eggs.
Oh, look at Rosie. She's so cute.
Yeah, she's so cute. She's taking good care of October. And I love her.
Yay.
Yeah, she's so pretty.
Like, where does that option come in? Yeah, because the leafy ones don't seem to do that. It's just leaf that does it.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
And I don't
Yes,
see
good.
different options that are showing up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because scattered egg is still just all red when I do it. Chris, how did you make the colorful eggs?
If you go to the little gear by the color picker, there's several modes which gives you different controls. And if you go to full mode, at the bottom there'll be a thing called color jitter, which allows you to randomize the hue, saturation, and brightness.
Interesting.
Which I guess you could do with any brush, I suppose.
Yeah, the option shows up on the other brush. It's just not active on the other brush like it is with the leaf.
You know, but that means, I guess what that means is you could, wasn't there like a grass brush? What you could
Yeah, there were a
do,
couple of grass ones.
you could slightly, yeah, you could get some sort of like
Yeah, little variations.
little
That's
variation. Yeah.
Very cool.
You have grass in summer. I have grass in fall.
Yeah.
nice.
You've got
Yeah.
animals hair.
True.
Oh, I never posted animal, did I?
Please post animal.
I don't think you need to. He's a gift for someone in your house.
Oh yeah, but it's nice to share. Yours was a gift, and we still enjoy the squinch.
No, I meant you don't have to post him because it's a gift for someone in your house.
Yeah, you don't have to post them. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I meant post,
worry.
like put him in the post. Like
Oh,
Yeah, I
it's a
get you.
pun. It's a
More
oh.
cryptic crosswords.
Hold on.
More puns.
Oh, this is
don't.
not a good time to be sitting there loading. There we go.
Hey.
There we go. Excellent. Good.
I amuse myself. Okay.
Yeah,
Anyway,
No, it was
you're
very
proud.
post
good.
your animal.
And you should absolutely be proud of it. It was very good. Yeah.
Yeah, but
There
The-
he is.
the discovery of color jitter is always fun. Yeah, I'm still on my grass brush.
I mean, I think you should try and draw with the grass brush.
This is an interesting challenge.
Happy early Easter.
Mm-hmm.
Earlyster.
Heck yeah.
You know, it even works for ones where you can just click once and make a thing.
That's neat.
So this is egg instead of scattered egg.
Yeah. For every time, because each brush is essentially just a picture or a small collection of pictures that are just sort of splattered down. And sometimes they're splattered down all over the place, sometimes they're splattered down in very quick succession, all in a line. And if you do color jitter on the latter, then you'll get this sort of Technicolor rainbowy thing going on. Miss is happy with this character.
Yeah. Miss loves Val, as we all do.
As we all do, yes, indeed. Yep.
Come
That's
on.
what he deserves, honestly. hmm Exactly. Yep. There it is.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. No, you are correct.
Correct.
You're 1,000% correct. Yep. Indeed. Yep.
Oh, Jesus. The color jitter on the hair/fur is weird.
Oh,
Because
that's
the
like
shape of-
radio static.
Yeah, the shape of it is just a bunch of dots. So instead of being
Yeah.
lines, it's literally a bunch of dots.
hmm
And yeah, you're right. That does sort of look like the ye old TV set when you're
Yeah.
on station that doesn't have a signal coming in and you got the static.
Yeah.
Oh, that's even more so.
Ooh.
Jesus.
Yeah, it is.
What draw?
I have found a new toy.
I've also been wondering what draw.
Bear, what draw? Strawberryman, what draw?
What draw?
Oh, Jesus, that looks so weird.
Yeah.
Technicolor rocks.
Hmm? Things that make you go, miss. Draw those.
Oh, Jesus. That's thin
Jesus
flat.
makes you go,
I mean, that wave just made me go, That's an interesting effect, though. It, sort of looks like a scrap scarf.
I think I got a bit more room now.
Oh, Jesus. So that's on just the regular ink. Which, why it insists on going all the way to 100% every single time, I do not know. Oh, and that's ink soft. Jesus. That's hard to look at. I'm gonna get rid of that.
Yeah. Heck yeah. And is that a real question, Bear, by the way?
Yes, would you like an answer or is it rhetorical?
Is the duck rhetorical?
Is the duck rhetorical?
The
the
duck
curtains-
chose depression.
Are the curtains just blue? Is the duck just rhetorical?
Tor.
Intellectually, Theo's stupidity is very much inspired by mine.
Yeah.
Same with me and Mel. I was just like, hang on, why can't I can't fix my canvas? It's on a skew. How can I fix my canvas being on a skew? No, my tablet's on a skew.
Sounds like a personal problem.
It is.
Ooh, that's actually really neat. It's all sunsetty.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Why is that so
I just like
big?
the occasional gasps of surprise over from Ragdoll's corner. Ooh,
It's big.
He's big. Big.
I'm not munching chocolate. You cannot prove anything.
Oh, that's a shame.
Did you bring it
Now
up
I'm
for
gonna
the class?
But what if you were though?
now I'm gonna have to encourage you to
I
go
mean,
and
if
get some
I
chocolate
were-
and munch on it. Because
I
you're not
know,
already
right?
doing it.
What are you doing, Teddy? Ba-ba-ba.
Hmm.
Stop it. There you go.
That is so small.
Chris, what are you trying?
So my original idea was to draw a cool duck, but I think I just ended up drawing a sad middle-aged duck.
Yeah, I just looked up
Yeah,
and I was like, what is this sad,
Yeah.
Daffy Duck looking?
That, yeah.
I tried to draw sunglasses,
that-
and the angle of it just made him look sad, so I'm like, I'll lean into that.
Yeah, that's fair.
I still don't quite know. I'm letting down the Dutch. I don't quite know how to draw beaks.
Well, gotta study.
This,
Yeah, you're
This
not.
duck-
It's part of like border control to get into the country.
Yeah,
They're like, hey, you gotta draw a beak. So
yeah. Draw a duck now.
this
Mhm.
duck looks like it worked as a code monkey in the 80s.
I do keep getting recommended a Tumblr blog of somebody who has a character who is just like a sad office worker, but also like a dog, but done in like a 70s cartoon style. It's like, thank you, Tumblr.
Mhm.
That's
So, I have made a discovery.
I'll see if I can find it.
Oh.
hello, Teddy.
The splotchy texture is just the paw print over and over and over again.
Yeah, that sounds
Oh.
about right. That's cool. That's standard.
Love that. Yeah.
I mean, if you've had a pet who's come in from the muddy trip, you will have definitely eventually described the floor as splotchy.
Mhm.
Yeah, but the fact that it's literally the same, it's literally the same shape. Because it's not obvious from the preview of the stroke until you click on it and see the
Mhm.
shape. Because like with the paw prints, it's fairly obvious because they're spaced out.
Why are people drawing comics of the second Doctor from Doctor Who?
Why not?
I mean, you can't be the only person who still exists in the 60s.
True.
Yeah. Other people were alive in the 60s, Chris.
But people on
Mhm.
Tumblr?
Also, Tumblr is just full of a lot of people that are like, you know what, I'm sick of modern fandoms. I'm gonna go become a fan of Columbo.
that
Yeah.
is fair. Columbo
Pretty
was
much.
big for a while.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there's
And to
still
be
a lot of
perfectly
fans of
honest,
Columbo, including me.
I do not blame a single person who's like, fuck these new stuff. I'm gonna go just go binge watch this old thing, because
Damn
then you don't
right.
have to worry about a thing canceling after 5 episodes
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
because it's already completed.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually sort of funny. Someone pulled up some metrics, and it's on some of the streaming platforms. Shows like Columbo have a lot more streaming hours in them than a lot of newer shows. And someone pointed out, it's like, well, yes, because there's more of Columbo than there is of any of these modern shows.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because it didn't get canceled after a single season of 5 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Tumblr is now refusing to show me this thing. I will find it after the stream. For now, sad duck.
No, continue
that.
just going on Tumblr.
No, I've
Now
done
a
that too much
Tumblr
on stream. Don't actually stream me going through Tumblr because the stuff it recommends me probably Twitch doesn't like.
Yeah, fair
probably.
enough.
I've seen a lot of Lucifer Alistair content.
Not surprised.
Yeah. It is one of the more popular ships. So yeah, not surprised either.
Hello.
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 Sorry, I had to move.
No worries. No worries.
I was gonna say I always find it funny when I see ship art with Alistair,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
Hmm.
he's canonically ace.
He is
Doesn't-
ace.
Yeah.
Yes, he
Doesn't
is
stop the
canonically
shippers.
ace.
It's like,
Yeah.
no, but this one character, he's not ace for that, and it's like,
But
I
yeah.
mean, that's not going to stop anyone,
I
including ace
know.
No,
people.
that will not stop people. Yeah.
No. Yeah, and I don't really have a big problem with it either. It's just something that will happen. I just
Yeah.
think it's very funny to just look at the post and go like, cool, this is one-sided actually.
Yeah.
no, that's the thing. I was
Completely.
just
I'm also
looking at the
completely-
most shippy art
yeah.
and just be like,
Yeah.
yep.
sorry. I'm also like stuffing my face with chocolate in between. But yes, no, no, I fully agree. It doesn't bother me. That's what I meant. I just scroll past and I'm like, huh. Okay, cool. Go for it, I guess.
Yeah.
Which is the mature way to
Yeah.
handle it when people are enjoying fandom in a way that you personally are not into.
Yeah, true. Just scroll
Yeah.
past it.
Yeah.
Like,
Wouldn't it be amazing if the whole internet worked like that?
yeah,
I know, right?
that'd be
You saw
nice.
ship art or a fanfic or something that you didn't agree with because it didn't quite fit, like,
Mm-hmm.
the original
Yeah.
lore or your headcanon, and you just went, huh. Anyway,
Anyway, moving on.
instead of,
Yeah.
oh my god, how could you? Rah, rah, rah. You're like, oh my goodness,
Mhm.
please.
I've already
stop."
seen too many call-out posts for people being like, well, Alistair's ace, so you cannot do anything shippy with him, actually. And it's like, whatever. He's
Yeah, like,
Yeah. And-
sorry to tell you. Like, I get it. It's an ace character, and I'm glad you're seeing representation, but also...
The whole point of
It's
like
Yeah.
honestly making ship art is one of the lesser evils they can do with him. I
oh yeah.
don't know what to tell you. I've seen much
Yeah.
worse happen. Just
Mm-hmm.
block all the shipping
As-
tags if it
As
bothers
a
you so
card
much.
carrying ace, I'm going to tell all of them, shut up, sit down, and do something actually useful.
Yep.
shipping is by
Yes,
definition
indeed.
already just kind of making things up about characters. Is like
Yeah.
going against the grain of the character sexuality is something that people have been doing forever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Also, he's not real.
Yeah. Again, it's not real.
They're all
Again,
made
He
up.
doesn't
Not real.
exist.
It's all made up.
Yep.
Alistair
He
won't
is,
come
in
to
fact,
life
an
to
object.
tell people, hey, don't ship me.
Mm-hmm.
I've just realised I was watching a thing earlier about they were talking about the internet, but this was from like 10 years ago. And they were talking about like comment sections and how like people can get really up in arms about things and all that sort of stuff. And they referred to the comments as the bottom half of the internet. Which sort of makes sense on a lot of things. You scroll down to get to the comments underneath the thing. But I've kind of just realised what the difference is between then and now, which is that now the internet is just mostly comments.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that there, Twitter is basically a comment website.
So basically, it's all just the dregs of the internet.
Yeah, it's no longer the
Yeah.
bottom half; it's everywhere now. The
Mhm.
geography of the internet has changed.
For the worst, I would say.
Yes, bring back MySpace. They did actually.
Mhm.
Someone made a sort of MySpace knockoff equivalent thing. And it was neat, and then I forgot it existed. And then everyone else forgot it existed.
Well, and I mean, LiveJournal still technically exists, though it's sort of
It-
zombieing along.
It does. Yeah.
Although, personally, if you're looking for that LiveJournal experience, Dreamwidth exists, and it is not owned by
Mm-hmm.
a Russian company that is interested in censoring art.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you've got more freedom going on there.
Mm.
Big hand.
Don't
Good,
don't
good
let
puns.
me. Motherfucker. Love it. Yeah. It's what he deserves.
It truly is. He deserves all the bad things happening to him.
He does. He really does indeed.
Don't you love it when they make a character that's really fun to just despise?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yep, definitely.
He's so fun to despise and make fun of, because, like, genuinely, like, the canonical information that he can't count is so funny to me.
It is very funny, yeah.
Like, it's been made canon in the show that he took 20 minutes to count $3.
Yeah. It is very
and
funny.
I love that about him. It's the stupidest thing ever.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I also despise him with my entire heart and soul, but
Understandable.
but
He's
also,
despicable.
yeah, he's despicable and garbage, and you know, he deserves everything bad that's likely gonna happen to him. Hopefully.
Oh yeah.
But also, he's funny.
He is hilarious. And I love yes, miss. Yes, I agree. Yes. I wish. Yes. He deserves
Also-
all of it and more.
Also, probably a big part of why I also end up liking him is because he does a silly little dance with Vox in the finale, and I love
does,
silly little
yeah.
dances. That's the way to get to my heart.
That's very fair and yeah, understandable. Absolutely.
And animated dancing is always just yes.
Absolutely, yeah. Agreed.
Just the smooth movements and everything, and just
It is
love
very
that.
good. Yeah.
Fatal Floor dance when.
Fatal Flaw dance.
No.
In the
Don't
animatic,
put
maybe?
more thoughts in my head.
But what
That
if? Have you
will
considered?
take years.
Yeah.
I still haven't finished the fucking animatic, okay?
That's fair, that's fair.
I like how Miss just keeps adding more misses.
No,
Yeah.
These tools of destruction.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't like him.
Oh. You should.
That's a
He's a smarmy
marvelous.
fucker.
He is awful and garbage and everything bad.
Indeed.
And also, he's great to make fun of. I love it when I can bully characters. That's also why I like Vox. Vox
Hell
also
yeah.
very bullyable.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Which
Fox
is
is
another.
completely fine and normal.
Yeah, no,
But
Fox is.
his good friend Alistair. come into
Yeah.
play.
Mm-hmm.
He
Totally.
took that completely normally and rationally. Didn't do something as silly as immediately go on live television to talk shit about him only to get his ass handed to him.
And you love to see it, honestly. It was very good.
Just God.
Yep. Cresp is doing a typey.
You adding a quote?
Well,
No.
it's in Discord. So, oh, he found the dog.
Found the thing. I don't know
Mm.
why. I just quite like the style of these comics.
I blame Reagan, and you blame everything on Reagan, and I will continue to.
And that seems fine. I don't know that
Yeah.
much on Reagan, but I know that.
Yeah.
I know at least you can blame everything on him.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, most modern problems in the U.S. go back to Reagan, and problems that predate Reagan you can blame on racism.
Mm-hmm.
Like even like really weird things. It's like, why is this the way this is? Racism. Like if you ever, okay. So on the East Coast, most of the states are just sort of shaped based off of wherever people sort of put their foot down and went, "This is mine."
Yeah.
But the further west you go, the more square things get. Except for some reason, Oklahoma has a little weird bit sticking out. Turns out, that used to be Texas, but that panhandle part is over the line that they drew that said, hey, you can't do legal slavery above this line, so Texas just sort of went, fine, cool. Then we're yeeting this part of land off so we can keep our slaves. So it's like,
Very
why
cool of them.
why is Oklahoma not square shaped and has a weird bit sticking out? Racism! Yay!
Yeah.
I love that the bin is already on fire.
Yeah.
Good. Good. Yeah. Get in the bin.
Get in the bin, Val.
You deserve to be in the bin. Yeah.
It's your new home. I mean, he's a moth. He's attracted to the light.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Yeah.
we need to just have one that's just got like a giant bug zapper.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad that you recognize who it is, Bear. I'm very happy. I was hoping someone would recognize who they are. Yeah.
Hey, I've seen that person in animatics.
You've seen
before.
that person. Yeah, they've been in animatics. Well, Ragdoll mentioned that they were near the end of the first season, and I think Michael's been mentioned a couple times in this season already. So I was like, I want to draw Michael. He's a bit of an unhinged character.
Yeah, Michael
Why
has
not?
shown up.
He's fun. I like him.
Showed up, and it's like, I see the weird cosmic horrors are not always in agreement because we've got two that like the girls are fighting, as it were.
The girls are fighting indeed. Yes, they are indeed. And also, you were talking about like Tumblr and characters that Tumblr loves, and Tumblr fucking adores Michael. You could, Jesus Christ, there's so much Michael art out there, and I am not surprised, and I'm happy that there's so much. Oh, thank you, Bear. Thank you. I'm glad. Yes, they're great. I love them.
Yeah, when I was doing laundry, I finished up episode 35.
Nice. Yeah, you are almost close. Almost on the first season. Yeah, there's like 40 episodes per season. not counting like
not counting like bonus
episodes
stuff.
and stuff, like outtakes
when-
and trailers and Q&As.
When I
and
was
bonus
going through and
side
downloading
content.
stuff, it's like
Yeah.
here's some quote unquote episodes on the podcast list that are not episodes of the story, but like
Yeah.
Q&A sessions, which I do also want to listen to because that stuff's always
Yeah.
interesting to me.
Yeah, it is
Um,
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, Dracula Daily had a few of those as well, where it's like we're just gonna do a bonus session where we just talk shop.
Heck yeah, yeah. I love that.
Also, the fact that we've gotten more and more episodes where we're hearing other people talking instead of just John.
Yep.
Also interesting to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And Tim's introduction was very funny to me because I have a sneaking suspicion that they were lampshading mistakes that fans found and decided to reference those fans with the lampshading.
Yeah, I think they were. Yeah. Like I can't remember for certain if they actually outright say it, but I think that they were totally doing that. Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's like they didn't necessarily have to do that, and even if it was just like, okay, genuine mistake type thing, not weird continuity error that's built into the horror of it, someone could have just made a post going, number error. But they decided to lampshade it by going, yeah, John fucked up.
Yeah, they actually brought attention to it. Yeah, and like, my bad, mistakes happen. Just it was very funny.
I will not re-record that, put a sticky note on it.
We see your comments, and we are listening and paying attention, and thank you for holding us accountable, I guess. Yeah.
Well, and the three things that came up are like things where it's just kind of like, yeah, that's not that important. So like one of them, it was I misread an 8 as a 9.
Yeah.
And
yeah. And I do love John's comments, where it's like, forgive me for struggling to read a 100-year-old document in cursive written by a native German speaker, or things like that. It's just
Yeah, it's like, is it Carla or Clara? And it's like, I don't know. It was written in cursive.
It's unclear. Also, I love the box. Yeah, fair. I love M. Yeah, it's so good. Yeah, he deserves all that. Yeah, fair.
Yeah, and I apologize for not knowing anything about the Magnus Archives. It's just...
Oh, no worries. I think M and Michael would get along well, actually.
Yeah,
like, no joke.
All I saw when
they would be friends.
Yeah, all I saw with that was just like, is that an M mimic? Like
No,
some sort of eldritch
say
creature
that.
pretending to be M.
Yeah.
Because whatever Michael is, they're not human.
Ah, fair enough.
No, they're not human. They are a legit monster, and all the That's why, like, there's so much art of him them on like Tumblr and stuff, because like, they are a monster, and a lot of people like them.
They are one of multiple creatures in the series that are like mimicking humans. Some better than others.
Yeah.
That'd be a fun thing of like just following some monsters pretending to be human that all the humans know are monsters, but they think they're getting away with it.
Yeah.
There's a sitcom.
Yeah.
Chibi.
Yeah, the
Sorry.
There's a couple of D&D equivalents of that. I have seen at least one D&D character where it's just 3 kobolds in a trench coat, literally, stacked on top of each other.
Love that. Excellent.
It's like, we are human.
Human.
The human.
Definitely human. Human.
But yeah, no, unlike some of the other not human creatures, Michael
they're
seems to be
upfront
fairly
about it.
charismatic and like
Yeah. Yeah.
he. At this point, it's clear that Michael isn't just acting on instinct. There is definitely something where it's like he knows things, and he would like
does.
things to happen,
Yeah.
and he is fine doing things to make those things happen.
Yeah.
Unlike some of the other human mimic things where it's like, you're just an anglerfish, essentially.
Yeah. That's a fun character too, and definitely did not give me nightmares, and probably miss nightmares as well. I'm still.
I didn't meet them.
Good. Well, they were there in the very first episode.
Oh.
The anglerfish and
Oh,
fish
I don't.
market closed.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no. It didn't give me nightmares. It did make walking to work interesting.
That's very fair. Yeah, that's fair.
I just need to say, I love how quickly Chibi drew Vox.
Yeah, I do too.
Like he lives inside their soul now.
GB was just waiting for the chance to draw Vox.
I mean, to be fair, it's not like you have to struggle with facial features.
Yeah,
I mean,
no.
depends
Some of
on
the other characters, it's
on
like-
what he's doing. I suppose I've seen him have some fun faces.
He does.
Yeah, but like
it
as
is
far
all on
as
TV
the
screen, but yeah.
As far as the head is concerned, you don't have to sit there and go, "Oh, how do the ears work at this angle?" He's a
Yeah, no,
box.
it's just a TV screen, and then you have to figure out the expression. Yeah. The ears.
Oh, look at Malachi.
Yeah.
I'm so okay with this. Him's having a great time.
I love. Yeah.
Him with his
M is completely fine with
fucking
this
hair.
distorted human being
M
thingy.
and Michael could be friends. I think. Yeah, Mal. Yeah. No.
Look at him like a freaking
Yeah.
feral cat. Like no.
You don't
No,
go
I
near
don't trust
him.
this
I don't
guy.
trust you.
I
Don't
don't
touch him.
trust this guy at all.
Oh no, I didn't see
And-
that. I read it as
Yeah.
like a cat just like hissing in the corner. Like
Oh yeah,
no,
I was gonna write
like
hiss.
it. Oh right.
Yeah. Oh, good.
You were correct. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, it definitely has that vibe. Yeah, of a hissing cat. And also, that is the correct reaction to a creature like Michael.
I mean, the fun thing is, I'm not even sure if Mal would be doing that because they're like, "Oh, something's off." I think Mal would just be doing that.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's fair.
someone he doesn't immediately like trying to make friends with M, or M trying to make friends with someone
Yeah.
he doesn't immediately
Not
like.
allowed. Not allowed. Do not. Yeah.
I'm not giving Mal any credit for any kind of understanding that this thing might not be human. It's just like, you leave M alone.
Yeah, that's very fair.
Don't let Mal know about the monster under the bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he probably doesn't know about that.
This is my extrovert. You can't have them.
Exactly.
What's that miss gonna do?
What does she have in her hand?
Little flower?
Is she giving him a flower?
Oh, it's meant to be their tail.
Oh, gotcha. No, it's cute. It's a cute tail. No, bring it back.
I'll bring it down a bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
There. Mrs. on Vox's side. Yeah. Yeah. I love all the misses so much. Loom. It's just a lumen. Also love. That's a very good hiss. Love that.
I have to get used to drawing Mal from the top. It's difficult. His hair's hard enough as it is.
I think you're doing great. He looks great.
Mal's hair being difficult?
I know,
What?
Jocker.
Mal being
No.
difficult? What?
right?
Love the knife, miss. Love the knife.
Vox knows what he did. I might only know Vox through things I've seen on YouTube, but he knows what he's done.
He
he
knows.
knows what he's done. Yeah, he knows. He knows.
I don't know what he's done, but he knows.
Nah,
Mhm,
he
absolutely.
definitely knows. I mean, he's a TV show host. That's reason enough, in my opinion.
Yeah, to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
And then the
Yeah,
Noxus
you're
one
not
at
wrong.
that. And whenever he gets upset, the power goes out in the entire city. So yeah.
Yep. Yep.
My favourite thing about this program, and the same with Aggie, is the amount of fecking buttons you have to push to do anything when you're on a touch screen. You're like, select, do this, move it. Oh, now go back to
Yeah.
this. Deselect,
Yeah.
go back to this, back to your brush.
yeah.
I'm like,
I feel
oh,
your pain as well. I'm just doing the same thing. Yeah.
anyway.
Mm-hmm.
What's wrong, Mal? You look angry. Such a good face.
Yeah, it's very good. I love
Yes.
it. I love all of these drawings. I'm looking at everything.
It looks like
So
he has an
good.
army of cats behind him as well.
Yeah, that's his army. Yep. Yep.
He hissed and his army arrived. They were like, "You called?
Mm-hmm.
We go to battle?
Mm-hmm.
We fight?"
Yep.
I like how Miss has moved a few things around, so now Chris's ghost is now just sort of floating there.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah.
I didn't realize
It
the
is
ghost was
funny.
with someone. Oh, sorry.
It's all good. No worries.
I just realized how much canvas I was like, oh, I need to give Chibi breathing room so they can draw.
No, you're good. You're good. Don't worry.
I don't know who the ghost belonged to. Oh well.
To
I
Finn.
believe.
It was
was it
standing
Finn?
on Finn's shoulder.
Oh, sorry. I put him back.
And I was just a ghost.
I'm just a ghost in the
It's
world.
all good.
I don't know the words to that song. It'll come out of his head
Yeah, we
instead.
can have
I
Chris
could tell you
fix
guys.
it
Yeah.
later.
I am worried for October still.
No, they're fine. They're fine. Don't worry about
Okay. I don't know Rosie. I just
that. She's a sweetheart.
Okay.
She's
Yeah, she really is. You
She
would
ate a
actually
sweetheart.
love her.
yeah.
she'd be good. She'd be good parent figure for October.
She would be.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
Absolutely.
She is a very good parent figure for Charlie. She would be an excellent parent figure
Yeah.
for October as well. Yeah. Yeah. She is delightful, and I do legitimately mean that.
Mm-hmm.
She still looks like she's about to get caught in a net.
Yeah,
Weird
she does.
Roman.
They can
Yeah.
never catch her.
Yeah. They can try.
Yeah,
They
but
can
she
try
will not work.
for sure.
He can catch
not
them
work.
for sure.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, poor Malachi. Give him pats and a little snacky. A little
Yeah.
jealous baby.
No, he's not behaving.
We're just watching you draw now.
Stop
You know.
it!
Watching you and Kiro draw now.
No, I stopped. I was just trying a little bit of a cough.
Oh no, stream can only see Chris.
Oh yeah.
I can zoom out and
Yeah.
watch the cat army and
The cat army is growing,
oh,
ever stronger.
Chibi was not. Oh,
Yeah.
I was gonna say Chibi wasn't happy with Vox's face, but never mind.
Never mind. No, that's very good. That's very good. Yes. Oh dear. He feels a murderous intent looming behind him. Perfect.
So stupid.
I love it. No, it's great. It's great.
I love just drawing silly faces on Vox's screen. It's the best.
It's so good. I love it. It's perfect.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
He has noticed.
He has noticed, yeah. Oh yeah, the antenna.
Yeah, I forgot about them.
Yeah.
Was
Easy
it
to
something
forget.
is missing? Oh.
What's wrong? Okay, what's up?
What's up,
Fox?
Fox?
Yeah. How you doing?
It's like, what's up, Doc? But more sinister.
Bleeding. Yeah. Yeah. It's perfect. It's perfect. I
I
love
don't
it.
even know this character aside from him having a tantrum.
I mean, yeah, that
Only
is
the fact that
essentially
you
what he
don't know
does.
makes
He has a tantrum. Yeah. Yep.
We don't need to know more about him. That's just
No, that's all you need.
he's a loser fail boy, and that's all you need to know about him.
Yep. That's really is all you need to know.
Oh, look at the catchy.
So, like, a lot of
Yeah.
characters that Tumblr latches onto.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep, indeed. And I'm glad you like. Yeah.
Come on, Mal, behave yourself.
No, he
Get
will not.
those- Get those spaghetti straps in place. Come on.
Honestly, the spaghetti straps were a saving grace with trying to work out what's going on with his anatomy. Because they're basically like separating
Fair.
lines between like the neck and arms and torso and stuff. So
Yeah, that
it's like
makes
good.
sense.
Thank you, Mal. That's one good thing about your design.
I like that M and Magnus Archives monster friend have the same
Michael.
jumper. Michael, thank you.
Well,
Yeah.
that's
Have the
what
same
made me
jumper.
think. I was like,
Yeah.
Michael looks like an
Yeah.
M mimic. So I thought, oh,
Yeah,
I'll just put
that's-
M there
that's
being
very
really
fair.
friendly.
Yeah.
got the jumper, got the
And I
hair,
like it. I love it.
big smile.
Yeah. Big smile. Big happy smile. Yeah.
Oh, Michael also never gets the hands right. Or the arms
Yeah,
right.
no, no.
Wherever the
His
quote
hands,
is.
his fingers are long and bony. It's just he does not get them right either.
Scale is interesting.
I mean, in his
Chris.
first appearance, he's being very helpful. It's just a matter of, it's like, is this something that's going to be helpful in the long run or just the short run?
We shall
Chris.
see.
Chris, you need to
Again,
zoom out
I'm
just a little
there
bit.
we go.
Just so you can see behind Mal. Just for a second.
Just
his
behind Mel.
His little army.
He's got an army of cats.
You and whose army?
His army.
I like that they're like little suit sprites as well. They're just gently floating and
Yeah,
bobbing in
they're
the
cute.
wind.
They're very cute. I
The
love
most
them.
Yeah, and
unthreatening army.
Since most of them were made with various brushes, most of them are not solid.
They're perfect
And
though.
one-
I love them.
And one of them is very much made of leaves.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, like 3 of them are made of leaves, but one of them it's more obvious.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that is thick.
A picture of Mel is either tomorrow I'm gonna look at it and it's either gonna be like, oh wow, that's actually really good, or what on earth was I thinking?
Mm-hmm.
There's no in between.
That is me every time I draw.
No Trump.
Yes, Chomp.
Always chump.
Let Miss do a Chomp if she wants.
His
No, keep
shoulders
the
are
chump.
out for a reason.
Yeah, why did
exactly.
you give
Chomp.
Mal shoulders like that if not for Chomp?
Keep the
Yeah.
Chomp, it's good.
It's like Theo's hips. Why give hips if not Chomp?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like freaking, I was gonna call him Val. No, Jupiter's thighs.
Like Jupiter's thighs.
mean-
Hell yeah.
Jupiter would look amazing in the heart glasses.
Listen, Jupiter in everything bar the hat.
Yeah.
Jupiter would look amazing, like a big long robe that looked like
Yeah.
moth wings and the big fur collar.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
the big
And then the
collar and the big
glasses.
hair, like it's gonna
Yeah.
be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheeb, I
Just
guess we know
everything
what
minus
you
the
need to draw
amazing.
next.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And then preface it underneath of I really do hate Val, but the
But
I
outfits
legitimately
was
hate Val, but listen.
But
We did-
listen, his
we did-
outfits do slay though.
Correct. Yes, the outfits and
Head-
movements and everything.
headcanon.
Display.
Headcanon did rip his wings off, did rip the fluff off. Like it wasn't a pleasant
Yeah.
experience for Val.
Yeah. No.
For Jupiter to look this good.
Yeah.
Disclaimer:
Yeah.
like Val is a,
Val
is a
was harmed
horrible.
in this process.
Yeah, exactly. All Vals were harmed in the making of this.
Yes. Correct.
Yeah, Jupiter was wandering through the various aspects of hell, ran into Val, and went, "Yeah, sure," and then took his drip.
Yeah.
Both the stuff that
yeah.
was easy to remove and the stuff that was not easy to remove.
Yes.
Are we all done?
Are we done?
Are we?
I
Yeah.
think so.
Not that I'm
Sure.
desperate to leave. I'm enjoying chat. I just
Yeah. No. I'm enjoying.
I
this
looked
as
up
well.
and saw Chris had zoomed out, and I was like, "Oh, that's a sign."
Apparently.
I've been zoomed out 30% of this stream, not knowing what to draw, so don't worry about that.
Yeah.
slow pan over the canvas.
Yeah. All the
I
good
like that the
stuff.
cat is just having a fever dream in the corner. What's all this?
What's all
What does
this?
it mean?
What's all this? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Why is there so many
What does it
cats?
mean? Yeah.
Look at that cat. Is it cat she? Cat.
The
Pronounced
one on the
Kate
Mogul?
Sith.
No, it's
Kate Sith.
catchy. I will fight you. Actually, I don't know if I should mention this to Miss. Actually, but okay, fuck
It's
it. I'm gonna
Gallic,
mention
isn't
it
it?
anyway. It is Gallic. His name is spelled CAITSITH, which
Kate Sith.
is also a Scottish fairy, which is called Ketchi in Gaelic, and for a very long time, because of that spelling and all that, everybody kept calling him Ketchi, and in the and with Rebirth coming out and it having voice acting and Steve, yes, that's good, that's good. They in the original Japanese version, he's still called Ketchi when they say his name. In the English dub, they say Kate Sith, but he has a Scottish accent. And as far as I can tell, he is voiced by a Scottish actor. So, but they call him Kate Sith, not Ketchi, which is the proper Gaelic term. So, yeah, but that is Ketchi, yeah. So, and I will
Silly.
hold on to that forever. I will never not call him Kate Sith because I refuse.
I think as a kid, or however, yeah, as a kid, yeah,
Yeah.
because Final Fantasy's been around for a while, I think.
Yeah,
So say teenager, I remember
almost
seeing
30
Catchy
years,
written
almost 30
in
years.
like a
Yeah.
I remember seeing Catchy written in like a magazine or something,
Yeah.
and I read it as Kate Sith, and I remember
Yeah.
thinking that's a really weird name. Like, I wonder what that's about.
Yeah.
And then you get older, and I was like, yeah, no,
Yeah,
that
and
makes sense.
And actually, when my brother and I were first playing the game as kids, we originally said Kate Sith when we encountered that character, and then we learned later on afterwards that there's a fairy in Scottish myth called that with a name that has the same exact spelling, but it's pronounced Ketchi. So, okay, I guess it's Ketchi. So, okay, I guess it's that then, and that's what we've always called him for literal decades now, almost 30 years.
Giant
When you're
black.
presented with a word that uses letters you're familiar with, but it's not a word you're familiar with,
Yeah.
it's perfectly reasonable to go right based off of
Yeah.
my understanding of phonics. This
Yeah.
is what I'm going to call it for now.
Yeah.
Like Persephone becoming Persephone.
Persephone.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Or the opposite with the guitar brand of Epiphone being pronounced Epiphany.
Yeah, I was gonna say like epiphany and hyperbole, things like that. Like
Facade.
Hyperbole.
Yeah.
I saw the
Hyperbole.
word facade before I ever heard anyone say the word facade. And even after I
Yeah.
heard someone say the word facade, I didn't realize they were the same word until much later.
Yeah,
The name
yeah.
Hermione when we were all kids.
Oh,
and
Hermione,
Harry
yeah.
Potter was the first time.
Hermione
Yeah,
tripped me up.
Hermione.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'd had great discussions on the playground on how to
Mhm.
say the name Hermione. We were
Oh,
like, how do
Mm-hmm.
you think it's said?
If you just got Hitchhikers, I read all of Hitchhikers, reading Beetlejuice as Betelgeuse. So-
That's fair. That's very fair. Yeah, yeah.
The battle geese.
The
The
Betelgeuse, the Betelgeuse star
They're
system. No, it's
battle.
Beetlejuice.
They're battle, they're geese.
No, it's
That
the
one's a
battle
real
geese.
one. They didn't even make that up.
Yeah, yeah, no.
But it's the battle geese.
Yeah.
Battle geese star system. It's where the battle geese live.
That's the sort of name
Mhm.
that Douglas Adams would have come up with. Anyway,
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, based off of what I know about that series, it would not surprise me if there was a galaxy that was full of just a bunch of geese that did war.
this is
I could totally see that.
the same book that has a character called Slarty Bartfast. It's
Mhm.
perfectly normal. Also, I just looked up the Japanese spelling of Catchy. Because
Catchy, yeah.
because Japanese tends to be much more
True.
phonically
Yeah,
precise.
it would be easier to pronounce it or figure out the pronunciation that way if you know the
Yeah.
kanji. Yeah.
and it's
What does it say?
Ketoshi. So
There you go. Yeah.
Seems a lot closer to Ketchi than Kate Sith.
Yeah. A lot closer. So yeah.
And it's in katakana, which implies a foreign pronunciation, perhaps. So yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, they are definitely a friend who will not betray the party at all, and I trust them implicitly.
Yeah, give them a big hug.
Totally. Yeah.
Cute cat
Yeah,
on
yeah.
big animatronic.
Also the Moogle has jiggle physics, and it is very distracting. Like it's like belly.
Which
its
part?
belly moves.
Belly, okay.
The belly. Like it moves, it jiggles, it's distracting.
It's an animatronic. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I don't know. Reeve found a way. I don't know. Yeah.
He specified that in the construction document.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, but yeah.
But
Anyway.
yeah, is how that's it's a thing.
Yeah.
We did a draw. We didn't just play with stamps all night.
it was touch and go.
Only for like a half hour or so.
I
something
was
like
I
that.
was willing to go as long as Cheeb's sustained laughter continued.
Yeah, as long as it brought joy to Cheeb.
That is the most important thing. Correct.
Delightful.
Yeah.
Stupid stamps. Highway.
But yeah, thanks for chilling, everybody.
Thanks.
Thank
for
you.
streaming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm saving the
Um,
canvas.
Oh my goodness, look at that crispy parsnips look.
Oh,
What's
that's
that?
cute.
What
That's
was that?
cute.
Oh, that
Is
was
it
for.
just, like...
Hmm?
Is it just chibi style?
Yeah, I think it was for Vive.
It's
Vive's
just cute.
chibi thing last. It was either that or the dating
cute.
sim.
Oh, nice. Nice. Love that.
One of the two. But yeah. Oh, one thing I learned about Magma, apparently you can just upload PSDs into it and just work on it in there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're
I
going to
did see that
upload your
option.
comic and just let us go for it.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I'll upload the sketch and you guys do the rest.
Hell yeah. With the tools available to us. So it's just going to be weird stamps and odd cityscapes and real scrungly line art with the fuzziest of brush.
It's just gonna be
We-
full of floating cats.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
And we promise we'll do it just for what does he do it for exposure? You can just drop our names. Be
Yeah.
like, look.
Oh yeah, for exposure. Yeah.
Yeah. You'll be paid in
Yeah.
exposure, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
I mean, I don't need to do this for money. I have a job. But as you can see, I'm not going to be making money doing art anytime soon on account of the fact that mostly I'm just drawing wibbly cats.
Oh yeah, the internet hates wibbly cats.
Yeah.
You would
I
never
was
get
gonna
popular
say,
making
you would-
wibbly cats.
You would never post that and it just randomly get 40,000 likes on the post. People would be like, the wibbly cat. Look specifically at feral Alistair. Bottom of the channel.
Yeah.
But you see, 50,000 likes isn't the same as $50,000. One of those helps
I
pay
know,
bills, the other one
yeah.
doesn't.
True. Yeah.
Truly.
I'd say if only, but I don't have either.
I know.
But yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Thanks for all I say. And
All for thanks.
Thanks.
thanks for all for thanks. What do points mean?
All
Anyway.
for thanks, everyone.
Yeah, everyone.
All thank us, everyone. We'll. Why it's Thanksmas Day.
All thanks for all fish.
Give me the biggest thanks in the
And God thank us,
Window.
everyone.
yeah.
Happy
Human.
St. Thank Day.
Yes, happy St. Thanksmas
Happy
Day.
Saint Thanking Day. Hitman.
Hitman Tuesday.
Hitman.
More Hitman Wednesday.
Tuesday.
Bye.
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 Have a good one. Take care. Have a good one. Bye.